Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ignite right here on Twitch, and we are getting things underway tonight in the women's division. Making her way to the ring is Shotzi, and you can see that she brought out the heavy equipment.
Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California,
Shotzi making her way to ringside in a tank. It doesn't get any bigger than that. And if anyone knows how to make an entrance, it's Shotzi with this tank. Heavily protected. I hear that thing has armor to it. But eventually, Shotzi's going to have to get out of the protection of that tank. TCB taking care of business. And that's what she's going to look to do when she gets out of that tank and in between those ropes. Here to kick off Ignite, our third episode. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight on Twitch. Shotzi out of the tank, making her way up onto the apron and through those ropes. I kind of like Shotzi. Her hair color matches our ring ropes. That's some style in there. That's styling and profiling. And that's what Shotzi is doing. Is she's getting ready to take on the Queen of Hearts, Natayla, Canada's own Queen of Hearts. We'll be making her entrance here very shortly. And that's what's kicking off Ignite tonight. Shotzi versus Natayla. Speaking of Natayla, here she comes.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
Natayla just brimming with confidence, making her way to the ring. This is her debut on Ignite. She's getting up onto that apron there. The crowd not responsive to Natayla. But I don't think that's going to bother her, though. She's got enough confidence and enough experience that she's not going to let the crowd interfere with what she plans on doing here tonight. And if I know Natayla, and us Canadians do, I'm pretty sure she's going to put on a show tonight here and teach Shotzi that she's going to need more than a tank to stop the Queen of Hearts. Shotzi setting up for a huge DDT right off the bat. Smashes Natalia's face into the canvas. Natayla getting back to her feet. Shotzi throws her back down, and now a kick. Shotzi now in trouble. Natayla fighting back. Hooks up a chicken wing suplex. Over goes Shotzi, and down she goes. Natayla now with the kick to the sternum area. Lefts and rights just peppering Shotzi in the head with multiple shots here. Shotzi fires back with a knee. Up and over, down goes Natayla. Catches the boot though. Corkscrew. Down goes Shotzi. Natayla now out to the outside, climbing up to the top rope. Shotzi on one knee, too far away. Natayla realizes that's not the best move. Sets up Shotzi out of it. Atomic drop. Not sure how effective that's going to be. Double leg drop. Setting up and a second one. Trying to soften those legs up. Shotzi in control right now. Up to the second rope. Goes for a springboard. Doesn't get all of it, but enough to take down Natayla. Now Shotzi up to the middle rope again. Trying to get the crowd behind her. Now Natayla catches her and drops her with a power bomb. Rolls her over. This could be over quick. Referee out of position. May not get the 3 count. No, Shotzi kicks out. This match continues. Clubbing blow by Natayla. Natayla not afraid to chuck some blows here. Picks up Shotzi. Holds her up there for a vertical suplex. Shades of her uncle, Davey Boy Smith, now doing squats while holding her, then drops her down on that suplex. Amazing show of strength by Natayla. Now pulling Shotzi away from the ropes. Going after those legs. Looks like she's setting up for some form of submission here. She's got her legs locked and tugging on those arms. cranking back on it, getting torque there. Shotzi may give up from this. Natayla is a master of submission and submission wrestling. Now Shotzi being dragged over to the ropes. Has that knee wrapped around that middle rope. Shotzi with nowhere to go. Now she's limping. Reverses it, throws Natayla into the corner. Slowly goes in after her. Sets up for sliced bread and hits it. Going for the cover. Natayla kicks out at the count of 2. This match continues. Shotzi thought that was it. Thought that's what she'd need to take out Natayla. But Natayla more resilient than that. Shotzi now out to the top rope. Hits a senton. Going for the cover again. Natayla kicks out. This match continues. Referee showing it was only a count of 2. Huge knee to the face. Natayla rocked by that. Shotzi fired up. Trying to set up a... Not sure what this is exactly. Natayla nowhere to go. Has her arms pinned behind her. She can't tap like that. It had to be a verbal submission. Natayla rolls out of it. Catches her with an elbow and breaks the hold. Knife edge chop by Natayla, takes her down, setting up the sharpshooter. Rolls her over. This is going to be it. Shotzi with nowhere to go. Natayla has it locked in deep. Shotzi in trouble here. Natayla lets go of the hold for some reason, then rolls her over, hooks the leg. Referees 1, 2, 3, and she gets it. Natayla wins with a pinning combination when she couldn't get the win with the sharpshooter. The Queen of Hearts victorious. Natayla victorious in her debut here on Ignite over Shotzi Blackheart. What a way to kick off the broadcast. What a way to kick off Ignite. We are back, and as you can see, Otis from the Alpha Academy making his way to the ring. Doesn't look overly pleased to be here.
Introducing first, representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis!
330 pounds. Otis, I was saying there earlier, doesn't look that happy to be here. Doesn't seem that thrilled with the crowd. But I'll tell you one thing he is thrilled with, and that is inflicting pain on his opponent, and that's what he plans to do tonight to both members of the New Day. You may be asking yourself why Otis came out by himself, despite the fact that it's a tag team match, and I'm going to try to figure that out as well. I don't have the notes on that.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds,
Chad Gable, the other half of Alpha Academy, making his way to the ring. Otis out to the outside. I'm wondering whether or not maybe these two guys aren't on the same page. Maybe there's some trouble brewing in the Alpha Academy as to why they didn't come out together. We'll have to keep an eye on this throughout the match, see if we can spot anything. But Chad Gable and Otis are taking on the New Day. Kofi Kingston and Big E. Big E tossing boxes of cereal. Kofi tossing pancakes.
At a combined weight of 497 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
The New Day, clearly part of a balanced breakfast. You get your cereal, you get your pancakes, and you get a match. What a trio. As the New Day make their way to the ring. And the fans love the New Day. The kids love the New Day. Everybody loves the New Day. You see Big E there trying to swim his way to the other side of the ring. While Kofi's still dishing out pancakes. Maybe I'll be lucky and catch one of them over here. Not that I necessarily want a pancake, but, you know, if it's free, I'll take it. I'm good like that. Alpha Academy outside the ring. giving the New Day their moment before they get in there. And I'm sure they have plans to stomp on the New Day. Kofi Kingston starting for the New Day. Otis starting for Alpha Academy. And here we go. Huge left hands by Otis to start this match. Picks up Kofi. Presses him above his head. And then just drops him straight down to the canvas. That could knock the wind out of Kofi pretty early. Huge clubbing blow. And a huge elbow by Otis. Look at the size of Otis. Picks up Kofi. And just tosses him aside. Makes the tag. Here comes Chad Gable. Kofi isn't moving after that beating by Otis. Huge knee into the elbow. Kofi comes in, catches him with a clothesline. Putting some boots to him. Big E down on the floor. Wants to make sure that he doesn't get accused of bending or breaking the rules. Huge knee drop by Kofi into the forehead of Chad Gable. Makes the tag. Here comes Big E, the powerhouse. Gable now. Huge suplex. Takes over the big man. Gable going up top. Going to the high rent district. Gets caught and just slammed down with authority by Big E. Now going for the cover. And Gable kicks out at the count of 2. It's going to take way more than that to keep down Chad Gable, former Olympian. I guess you're never really a former Olympian. Once you're an Olympian for life, right? Picks him up, gut wrench, and drops him again. This huge display of power by Big E. Big E up to the top. Goes for an elbow, but Gable out of the way. Neckbreaker by Gable in the New Day corner. He's going to want to get Big E over to his side of the ring, cut the ring off. Now dragging Big E aside. It's almost like he heard me. Into the turnbuckle. Makes the tag to Otis. And now we're going to see power versus power. Atomic drop. Huge boot. Great tag team wrestling by the Alpha Academy. Big elbow. Going for the cover. Big E kicks out. We had questioned earlier whether or not Alpha Academy were on the same page. So far in this match, it seems like they are. Otis picks up Big E, presses him above his head. He did this with Kofi earlier. Now to do it with Big E and drops him down as well. Look at the power of Otis. Scoops up Big E, spins him around numerous times. Where will he drop? No one knows. And down he goes. Otis with the tag. Here comes the technician. Going out. Going to the top rope. Huge elbow. 3/4 of the way across the ring and hits it. Going for the cover, but Big E's feet are under the ropes. Therefore, the referee can't count that. Knife edge chop. Returned by Big E. Big E firing back. Both men lock up. Fires Gable across the ring. Off the shoulder, no one goes anywhere. Big E now setting up for a suplex. Has him in that suplex, holding him up, and now squatting with him. Shades of Natayla earlier tonight, then drops the suplex. Anything Natayla can do, Big E wants to do it as well. Makes the tag to Kofi. Here comes the high flyer, Kofi Kingston. Kick to the midsection. Swinging neckbreaker. Down goes Kofi. Back up, holding his jaw. Reverses the suplex. Down goes Gable. Kofi in the corner. Grabs a hold of Gable, trying to get him situated more closely to his side of the ring. Rolls him over, going for the cover. Otis breaks it up before the referee can even count 1. Kofi goes after Otis, but Otis is already out of the ring. Only has a count of 5. Huge back suplex by Gable. Drops Kofi right in his head. Gable celebrating. He needs to focus on Kofi, who turns around, makes the tag to Big E. I don't think Gable even realizes the tag's been made. And now going after Big E. Another huge suplex. Going for the cover. Count of one. Kofi in to break it up, but Big E was able to kick out his own. Huge back suplex again by Gable. Gable is a suplex machine. Big E now holding him by the hair and just a clubbing shot across the throat area. Big E now sets up for a splash and hits him with it. Now carries him across the ring, into the turnbuckle, into his own side of the ring, tags Kofi, then just throws Gable. Here comes Kofi, Air Kofi, drops those knees down. Gable with nowhere to go there. Kofi with another knee. Going for the cover. Otis slides in under the bottom rope, delivers a boot, then catches Big E. Throws Big E, actually saved by his partner. And now Otis going after Big E. Throws Big E up over the top rope. Gable with another suplex. Held on. Going for a second one. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. And the Three Amigos hits the third one. Kofi Kingston in a world of trouble. Gable going for the cover. Big E up on the apron. Comes into the ring. And Kofi kicks out. So Big E makes it back to his corner. Gable now tags Otis. Otis coming in after Kofi. Kofi with a hip toss. Goes for a clothesline. Hits him with it. Kofi. Trouble in Paradise. Hits him with it. Rolls over the big man. Hooks the leg. And Otis kicks out. At the count of two. Kofi staying on his man. Hits a DDT. Tags Big E. Quick tags by the New Day. Back elbow. Collar and elbow tie up. Belly to belly suplex. Otis goes down. Big E comes in, tags Kofi. Kofi back in now. Gets him up. Huge kick to the face. And it is over. That's all it took. The New Day over Alpha Academy here on Ignite.
Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Nobody in Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling celebrates like New Day. Kofi twerking now. I don't think we need to see that on Twitch. And we are back. Welcome everybody back to Ignite. As you can see on the screen there, Umaga making his way to the ring.
Introducing first from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
Umaga with an open challenge. This is going to be a handicap match. If you remember back a few weeks ago on Ignite, Samoa Joe issued an open challenge answered by Umaga. Umaga injured Samoa Joe in that matchup and now running his own open challenge. And this is a handicap match. God, that man is terrifying. So get ready for this. Here on Ignite, Umaga's open challenge. Who's going to step up and go one-on-one or two-on-one with the Samoan Bulldozer? Let's see who opponent number one is.
And their opponent from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, Humberto Carrillo.
Carrillo making his way to the ring here, one half of whatever team is going to face Umaga here. What a move. Dives in slick as butter in through that middle rope. Let's see who ends up joining him here on Ignite. It's his cousin, Angel Garza. The two cousins from Monterrey, Mexico are going to team up to take on Umaga here on Ignite.
And from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at pounds, Angel Garza.
Angel Garza making his way to the ring. Breaking news, Samoa Joe has suffered laryngeal trauma at the hands of Umaga and will be medically suspended for no less than 30 days. That information coming from our Twitter account. Unfortunately, Samoa Joe injured at the hands of Umaga and is going to miss significant ring time. And now the two cousins here, Carrillo and Garza, are going to face off with Umaga, answering that challenge. And tonight going 2-on-1 with the big man. After seeing what happened to Samoa Joe, these two here, some might ask if they have a death wish. There's the bell. Umaga opens up with an immediate chop right to the chest. Picks up Carrillo there. Drops him face first in the turnbuckle. Down in the corner. And now Umaga going after. Putting that foot right under the chin. Right under the jaw. Going for the cover. Trying to end it quick. Gets a count of 2. Umaga drives him face first into the mat. Headbutt. Down he goes again. This is not going well at all. If you're the cousins. If you're Umaga, this is going directly to plan. Drops another headbutt. Now smashing his head. The back of the head there. And drops a knee. Umaga in complete control here. Actually, reversal now. And shoved off immediately. Spinning heel kick. Down goes Umaga. Makes the tag. Here comes Garza. Garza. Picked up. Spun around. And slammed down like a bag of trash. Immediately out to the floor. Referee issuing a count. Another scoop and a slam by Umaga. This man is unstoppable. Now going after that trapezia area. Trying to inflict nerve damage. Kick to the midsection. Catches the foot. Corkscrew. Down goes Umaga out on the floor. Referee at the count of 3. Garza with a moonsault. A standing moonsault. Then a kick to the back. Referee's up to 5. Garza just unloading on Umaga out here on the floor. Taking advantage of the opportunity. Then throws Umaga back in under the bottom rope. Garza at the count of 7 now. Making his way around the ring. Count of 8. Makes it back in. Drops Umaga on the back of his head. While Umaga's down, makes the tag. Let's see if this round is any better. Oh, definitely not. Samoan drop. Threw him a good 10 feet in the air, then dropped him with a Samoan drop. Going for the cover. Garza makes the save. If not, this match would have been over. And now Garza getting the holy hell beat out of him for his efforts. Got him tied up in the ropes there. Garza with nowhere to go. Umaga now. Elbows, breaks the hold. Picks him up. Has him in a torture rack. Swinging neck breaker. Down he goes. I think Umaga could end this match whenever he wants. Out to the floor. Going after his opponent. Picks him up again with ease. No, slips out the back door. Goes for a boot. Catches him. Umaga picks him up again. Another hanging, swinging neck breaker. This time out on the floor. Thankfully, there's mats out there, but not that that's going to make a huge difference. It's like wearing your seatbelt and still getting hit by a truck. Into the post. Down he goes. Umaga fired up out here on the floor. Picks him up, floats over, shot to the back of the neck. Referee to a count of 7. Carrillo back in the ring. Umaga follows in right after him. Kick to the stomach, going after that arm. Walks him over. This luchador style is working right now. Going for the cover after an arm drag. Umaga kicks out at the count of 1. This match continues. Super kick, spins him around and drops him. Carrillo taking advantage. Kick to the back of the head. Now goes over, takes the opportunity to make the tag. Garza back in. Garza runs into a really bad situation. Spiked on his head. Umaga going for the cover. 1, 2. Garza kicks out somehow. This match continues, but unfortunately that means so does the beating. Huge Samoan drop. Garza grabbing at his ribs. Umaga now just smashing the back of Garza's head against the canvas. Drops a headbutt. Kick to the face. Catches him with it. Drops Umaga, who immediately starts to get back to his feet, then can't fully do it. Garza now taking advantage. Drops the big man. Garza now drives his head into the turnbuckle, into his own corner. Umaga fighting out of the corner now. Oh, there's the spike. Hits him with the spike. That's what injured Samoa Joe. Going for the cover. 1, 2. It's over. That spike, absolutely devastating, takes out Garza. And Umaga picks up the win from his open challenge in a handicap match. Takes out 2 men at once. That spike is absolutely devastating. Umaga absolutely terrifying here on Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling on Ignite. It is main event time here on Ignite. You can see on the screen there, we are awaiting the arrival of Limitless Keith Lee. If you've never seen Keith Lee wrestle before, you are in for some high octane offense. You are in.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee.
You are in for an explosive experience here tonight. Keith Lee. They call him Limitless. And wait till you see what this man can do once that bell rings. And he's going to be in there tonight against a Canadian legend. You've got Chris Jericho. You've got Bret Hart. Those are Canadian icons. And Kevin Owens is a Canadian legend for sure. And we're about to see him live here on Ignite in the main event against Keith Lee. Keith Lee looks calm, looks ready. But there's a man who doesn't care how Keith Lee feels.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Owens making his way to the ring. The shirt says, "Stun Owens, stun." The master of the stunner, Kevin Owens, in the main event here on Ignite, going up against Keith Lee. This is going to be an absolutely, to quote my father, it's going to be a barn burner. You're not going to want to miss this. Slangel in chat right now has it up, has the prediction as to who's going to win this. Bet some channel points on whether it's going to be Kevin Owens or it's going to be Keith Lee. But this is the main event here on Ignite, and it's about to go down. Both these men are heavyweights, and we're going to see some fireworks. There's the bell. Keith Lee fires off with a left to start off, kick to the stomach, and immediately throws Kevin Owens into the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb using Kevin Owens' own move against him. Owens in trouble. I told you earlier, it's explosive. Oh, going for a moonsault, but Owens out of the way. We're like 30 seconds into this match, and just look at what we've seen from Keith Lee so far. Owens with a backstabber. Down goes Keith Lee. And now, repeated right hands to the face. Didn't get a good camera angle of that. Back senton. Plants it on him. Now going for the cover. Keith Lee kicks out at the count of 1. I don't think Owens really expected to get the win out of that move. But you go for a pin anytime you have an opportunity. There's 6 straight right hands to the face. Kevin Owens, a prize fighter, in here to inflict damage. Doesn't get paid by the hour. Devastating neck breaker. Owens picks him up. Lee reverses, puts a knee into the breadbasket. Owens reverses, throws Lee up over the top rope, stays on the apron. Lee catches him on his way in. Oh my God! Keith Lee with a plancha over the top rope. Owens comes back with a boot to the face. Going after the big man, going after the legs, now going to the chest. Keith Lee now drops Kevin Owens face first into the mat. Picks him back up again. Kick to the midsection. Looks like he's setting up for a... No, he's setting up for a power bomb. Drops Kevin Owens, whose neck came dangerously close to hitting that rope. That could have been disastrous had he struck the bottom rope. But Owens is not moving. Keith Lee trying to drag that dead weight back to the center of the ring. Rolls him over. Referee in position. 1, 2. Owens kicks out. Keith Lee can't believe that didn't finish it. He's going to have to stay on him. Now cranks on that arm. Now gets punched in the face for it. Owens feeling the ill effects, still shaking that arm. Keith Lee picks him up. Drops him throat first over that top rope. Lee goes in after him now. Owens fighting back. Great double leg takedown. Stomp to the stomach. Of course, stomping Keith Lee in the stomach is like kicking a guy wearing 14 sweaters. You're not going to do much. Owens to the top rope. Going for a frog splash. And misses it. Lee out of the way. Huge right hand drops Kevin Owens. Smashes that hand and that wrist. Lee looking to end this. Kick to the midsection. Kevin Owens setting up for package. No, I thought it was going to be a package pile driver, but it wasn't. Drops him, going for the cover. Count at 2, and he kicks out. Kevin Owens thought he was going to pick up the win there. Owens with a stunner. Hooks the leg. 3, and it's all over. Kevin Owens with the stunner out of nowhere takes out Keith Lee here on Ignite. Owens hit that stunner out of absolutely nowhere, and that's all it takes. Kevin Owens tonight. Coming up next week here on Ignite, you will see in action Robert Roode when he takes on Fandango here on Ignite. You'll also see Sami Zayn, his return to action here in Ignite. Well, he'll be facing off against the Road Dogg. Also signed for action, you'll see Seth Rollins in action next week here on Ignite. And in our main event, it will be the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, taking on one of his greatest rivals ever, the Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair, in the main event next week on Ignite. Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. Good night, everybody.